and it's it's me, Mr. Wagi Mananga, the Kibona Congo. I'm really glad to come into your presence again to say hi to you and to communicate with you basically, because I've got some few things that I want to talk to you about. We want really to talk about last time I talked about cryptocurrency. I really want to talk about cryptocurrency again, and I really want to tell the people who are in power, who have means of changing things, of unlocking doors that are locked, like regarding things like cryptocurrency, in terms of incorporating cryptocurrency in the financial market, in terms of buying goods, digital goods and physical goods and all that. Because when we talk about buying digital goods, we know that we have digital assets, and we know that cryptocurrencies are one of the digital assets. Those are the digital assets in terms of it's actually the basics, the basis of the digital assets, of the digital world, the cryptocurrency. So we need to put it into consideration. We need to value it at its normal level, So I really want people to really pay attention to cryptocurrency, to really ask themselves, what is cryptocurrency? Why are we using cryptocurrency? Where are we at the moment in terms of cryptocurrency, in terms of the legal status that we have of cryptos? How can we use it? Why can we use it that way? Why can we not use it in other sectors? Why are we not using it yet? What can we do to improve and to start using it, in other places and other sectors and then all that, And then, is it really important? Is it really important to have crypto? Does crypto really come to solve the problem, a lot of problem of finances in this computing age, in this day and age, So you need to see if we can talk about it and find a solution. And that's why I'm really urging the people who talk about cryptocurrencies, who are based on crypto, who are traders, just not traders, but even just people who have their assets, in cryptos, people who invest in cryptos, So yeah, so that really I wanted to talk about, and then I want Africa as well to start, mostly the UAE, United, the United African Organization, UOA, whatever it's called. Yeah, basically the African organizations, of unity, of African unity, need to make sure that they need to incorporate cryptos into our financial system. We need to dive deep into crypto. We need to know how crypto operates, how we can work with crypto. Because we have crypto today in the DNA, in this market, in this economic market, but they are not really incorporating. They are not really using it as a means of purchasing digital 3D object, So sorry about that. So we need to make sure that we talk about it, and then we fix things. We start using it in many means because we have it there. Why can't we just start using it now? We have phones now, and then every trade, it's before it was people are trading uses their computers, but now people are trading use their phones as well. So that means with phones you can use crypto already. You know, so we already have phones now. People are taking payments with their phones. You know, so how can we not incorporate crypto into means of ways of payment, of purchasing goods, digital and 3D objects, which will be one of the good thing about which will help us evolve, and then you know and become sensitive and more aware in terms of the computing and design of 3D objects, of physical physical stuff, physical things, so yeah, that will value it, make it into value, value it, because now it seems like some stuffs are now only valued at the normal price, at the exact price, at the correct price, you know you know so yeah, we want to talk about crypto. I want people to start buying BTTC. People, please buy BTTC. BitTorrent. You need to start buying BitTorrent, because BitTorrent, it is one of the stable coin, a stable crypto. Its value doesn't plummeting all the time. It's always stable. It's always stay at the same price. So that's why I advise you to start buying BTTC, because when we will make sure that we start using BTTC, or like Bitcoin is being used, because BTTC is the other version of Bitcoin. It's just Bitcoin, but different now, from Bitcoin. It has a lot of values. So please buy BTTC. Make sure buy BTTC so that we can so that we may so that we can yeah, work on it, work on the means of ways to change things around now, to start using bits or the crypto, Bitcoin, BitTorrent, Ethereum, because those are crypto, those are money, that's what I don't understand. Since they are money, how can I not use it somewhere? How can I not say, all right, I'll use this, but in the value of this, I'm using one or two, and then the price is this, they put the price in the crypto, and then I pay with crypto, you know you know so that's why I urge everyone to really make sure that we really buy our our not Bitcoin anymore, because Bitcoin, people already bought Bitcoin and they're not getting anything from Bitcoin. They're getting just like dust dust of Bitcoin. Now I advise you guys to buy BTTC, BitTorrent. One of the best crypto. Stable coin. Not highly volatile. Even though it says that crypto are volatile, but that one is not really volatile. It's just stable with its price. You know, it's just normal. You know, please buy Bits torrent so that I really appreciate for I'll make this video one video. I'll just start French now. Je vous remercie encore pour m'avoir permis de devoir encore à vous adresser cette parole. Bon, bien que c'est en français maintenant. La, L'adresse ça maintenant l'économie sera maintenant basée sur les cryptocurrencies, sur le stock market, market exchange and all that, and tout ça. Par exemple, stock market, market exchange, market exchange et des trucs comme ça. Vraiment. Donc, c'est tout ça. Il faut savoir en fait ça. Il faut faire de votre mieux pour commencer à travers sur ça. Sur ça, prendre des informations sur ça. Bref, moi je vais proposer Binance. Il faut vous enregistrer sur Binance et puis je vais vous donner, il y aura un link là pour moi. Je vais mettre les links pour Binance et puis ceci. Là, c'est le link là que vous allez prendre pour donner à vos frères et sœurs et consorts à qui que ce soit pour qu'ils puissent s'enregistrer. Un peu. Il faut vous enregistrer pour acheter les cryptos BTTC. BitTorrent. C'est ça. BitTorrent. C'est un peu ça qu'il faut acheter pour le BitTorrent. Ça, en fait, vous aurez des explications à propos de ça. Pourquoi BitTorrent, pourquoi selon la BitTorrent, qu'est-ce que ça signifie. Vous aurez un peu des informations à propos de ça par rapport à moi. Vous voyez un peu, moi je n'ai pas un peu beaucoup d'informations à vous donner par rapport à ça. J'en ai, mais au moment donné, je vais vous donner des informations que j'ai donné les informations aussi déjà par rapport à ça. Mais pour l'instant, je n'ai pas encore d'autres informations à vous donner. Donc c'est pourquoi je vous dis juste, c'est un peu de vous concentrer, d'acheter le BitTorrent et puis donc tout ira bien. Merci beaucoup. C'est comme ça. Si vous avez des difficultés, contactez-moi sur wmananga 3 chiffre 3 gmail.com. Merci beaucoup. Prenez bien soin de vous. On se voit à la prochaine. Merci.